This is Wildcast.
Welcome back to the U of A Wildcats.
And to this semester's first edition of Wildcast. I'm Max Efron.
And I'm Sarah Canty. Thanks for joining us tonight. It is hard to believe that it was 11 years ago today that our nation was rocked by the 9/11 terrorist attacks. We would like to remember the nearly 3,000 people who lost their lives and express our condolences from the U of A campus to the families of those who lost loved ones.
Do you want to have a say in what happens around campus? ASU's Special Election is right around the corner. Wildcast reporter Sammy Jo Roth has more. Sammy Jo?
A unique opportunity has many students talking about getting involved.
For Senate, there's 10 spots, and this year, one of the spots, one of the senators actually left U of A, so now we have a vacant spot.
The election is set to take place on October 3rd for the seat of former UA student Claire Theobald. 10 senators are elected every year, each representing at least 32,000 students at the university.
Elections is a crazy, hectic, amazing time. You find a little bit more about yourself while going through it, but it's more about outreach. You find more about the problems that students think are most important.
Student body president Katie Murray understands what it means to serve her community.
Being involved has been probably the best thing that I ever could have done coming to school. It has just made me such a better person. It's given me a lot of friends. It's helped me manage my time. And my biggest piece of advice to anyone would be just find something you're passionate about and get involved. Running for Senate is a really unique opportunity. You really get to come up with your own projects, make a difference in a certain area. Things like Safe Ride and Zona Zoo have been Senate projects. It is a significant time commitment. I think the biggest joy any of us get is when we make a student's day or when we give them something that makes them excited. Anything that you truly want to do and you truly care about, you'll be able to make time for. And
many students say getting involved is the key to a fulfilling University of Arizona experience. If you're interested in becoming an ASUA senator, pick up one of these packets, which are located in ASUA's office or on their website.
In addition, students must collect 200 signatures endorsing their candidacy. Forms and signatures must be submitted by noon September 17th. Reporting from the Student Union Memorial Center, I'm Sammy Jo Roth for Wildcast.
Next, find out why you may need to drop $50,000.
Hi, it's David Hasselhoff, the Hawk. Get Hawk with UATV. Stay tuned. Don't change the dial.
The knife I lead is an alphabet dog. I may have fleas, but I run a yard. I see those clones looking down on me, but unlike those clones, this dog is free. Oh Lord, it's a dog's life. Oh Lord, it's a dog's life, dog's life. Oh Lord, it's a dog's life.
With an undefeated 5-0 outcome for the Fall Classic Tournament.
The Occupy movement is taking hold because of its strength in numbers.
Tonight is the absolute last night to ride the trolley, as it is closing for 2 years.
I'm sitting on what used to be known as Bear Down Field, which will soon be U of A's new practice field.
I'm Evan Murray, reporting from McHale Center with Wildcast.
We all want to blow off a little steam on the weekends, but throwing a party that hurts your neighbor's ears can hurt your wallet. Wildcast reporter Danielle Carpenter investigates the latest ordinance passed by Tucson City Council. Danielle?
Students living off campus will need to be especially careful this semester when having people over on the weekends. It was approved by the city in June to raise the red tag fees from $100 to $500.
I was looking up the red tag information actually, and it is scary because when it was $100, you could just whatever. You know, you get caught for a party, no big deal. But at $500, I mean, you're spending $50,000 and the prices just go up from there.
Tucson police post red tags on homes having an unruly gathering of 5 to 10 people and are disturbing others by the noise level or excessive traffic. Even after the tenants leave the home, the offenses will still count against them.
It freaks me out to have, again, like a lot of people over.
We just invite our close friends over. Like, we don't want to have a rager with random people we don't know to make it unnecessarily a big party.
The Dean of Students and Tucson Police Department initiated a program back in January of 2007 to educate students about responsible behavior in the community. Any students who are red tagged may be reported to the Dean of Students office.
I mean, I would hate to ruin anything school-wise just because of a party.
I don't really want to pay $500 for having friends over.
Reporting from Keno and 36, I'm Danielle Carpenter for Wildcast.
Danielle, what do you think about the $400 raise? Tweet us at UATV3 or leave a comment on our Facebook page.
It's understandable that the city of Tucson would like to keep order within its city limits.
I mean, I understand it, and it actually might make a difference. The new apartment complex known as the District certainly knows about the red tag price. Reporter Kim Isley investigates how this brand new housing development has already made a name for itself on campus. Kim?
The newest student housing complex to hit U of A is certainly making a name for itself. The District on 5th has 3 buildings, a parking garage, and a long list of amenities, including an outdoor pool.
I'm outside the District, home to over 760 student residents, where on August 25th, a pool party of over 200 residents was held that resulted in a red tag from the Tucson Police Department.
The pool party has received citywide attention and was the spark of the District's efforts to control noise and partying. Following a meeting with management, an email stating repercussions for loud noises and parties was sent out. Residents are given a 3-violation limit, each one resulting with greater consequence. More security personnel have also been hired to help reinstate these rules.
Well, I think that the security guards are a really big help on if anyone has a noise complaint or anything, they'll for sure go to your door. They are really helpful.
Some residents feel the pool restrictions are unnecessary.
I don't know, and they built a pool. I don't understand why they didn't expect a lot of people to go to the pool and drink. I mean, my group of friends are 21, so we're not really breaking any laws by going to our pool that we pay for and drink.
The City of Tucson and the management at the District have been working to keep students happy and provide a fun and safe atmosphere for all residents and neighbors. For UATV, I'm Kim Isley.
You know, I actually did not know that you could get a red tag during the day.
Yeah, I've heard that even if you turn the noise level down when the cops show up, you still get a red tag. The Arizona State Museum is historical to both the University of Arizona and the larger community. Alicia Mendel reports on the U of A hotspot.
Many students pass by the Arizona State Museum every day and do not get a chance to see what it has to offer. It shares a piece of history with students who many don't get a chance to see.
The museum has a wealth of knowledge that I think is so important for students to at least have some sort of grasp of, and I think for that reason it's really a good idea for students to visit the museum at least once.
Inside the museum, there are several ancient artifacts on exhibit, such as pottery, paintings, and textiles.
It's really cool to see how different cultures came to be. I learned about different types of pottery, different quilts, where they came from.
Collections that can be seen here are among some of the most significant resources for ancient Southwestern society. The U of A has prided itself on holding some of the oldest and most interesting anthropology museums that Tucson has to offer. The Arizona State Museum is one of the oldest and most culturally significant places here on the U of A campus. Students can really come here and get a sense of the history and traditions of the American Southwest. The original Arizona State Museum was built in 1893 and has added on several more exhibits since then. There are a variety of different exhibits that show different cultures, including ancient peoples from Mexico, Arizona, and the rest of the southwestern region.
I think one of the wonderful changes to see in this museum every time I come back are the new exhibits that are put forth for the public and really showing anthropology to the world.
The Arizona State Museum is one of the oldest research units on the entire U of A campus. It gives students and Tucson locals alike a taste of history and gives an indication of what ancient life here was like. Reporting from the Arizona State Museum for Wildcast, I'm Alicia Mendel.
Thanks, Alicia. You can find out more online. We will give you the latest news updates, answer your questions, and post challenges on our Facebook page. Zona Zoo went wild on Saturday when UA football played a major upset against Oklahoma State. We'll have more after the break.
I'm Derek Williams, the former U of A Wildcat. You're watching UA TV. Don't change the channel.
If you think the mac and cheese burger at Lindy's on 4th is good, then you're in for a treat at the new food joint on University Boulevard. Reporter Megan Canterbury gets a taste of the new restaurant just a walk down the street. Megan?
The Fix, one of the university's newest restaurants, opened August 14th on University Boulevard, fulfilling the role as Arizona's first primarily mac and cheese joint.
I was walking through, riding my bike around, and I just happened to notice the Fix. And I love mac and cheese, so I decided to come and try it.
The Fix offers 10 varieties of mac and cheese, varying from Alfredo and garden to taco and bacon.
I got a big Fix! Big Fix! Woo!
One item on the menu may have even the biggest mac and cheese lovers requesting a to-go box.
All that comes out. Toast the other one, put it like that, and that's the big Fix right there. It's a giant sandwich. We've sold about 10 of them so far, and I've only ever seen one customer finish this whole thing. And don't be judged by size, he was a scrawny dude.
The Fix also participates in many local events, from hosting percentage nights benefiting campus clubs to mac and cheese eating contests on Bear Down Fridays.
The Fix is going to be involved in all the Bear Down Fridays where we do mac and cheese eating contests. Last week we had one where we had 4 or 5 contestants. One of them decided not to use the fork. In 4 bites he won. He won 5 free mac and cheeses to the Fix. We also want to be involved in the community as well by doing the 4th Avenue Street Fairs and the Second Fridays. So if we can have a booth there, we'll be there. If not, we'll cater events.
There's no question that the Fix has Wildcats growling for more of their homemade cheesy goodness. Reporting at the Fix for Wildcast, I'm Megan Canterbury.
Thank you, Megan. We have another treat for you. Last Saturday's game against Oklahoma State was quite the upset. Wildcats' Lauren Weinberg was on the sidelines to give us more. Lauren?
After defeating Toledo last weekend in overtime for their first victory of the season, the Wildcats will face a tough challenge tonight against Oklahoma State, who's ranked number 18 in the top 25. This will also help test out the team's chemistry under new head coach Rich Rodriguez. Arizona started the game out slowly as Oklahoma State scored 2 touchdowns in the first quarter, making the score 14-0. However, the Cats answered back with Matt Scott finding Richard Morrison for a 15-yard touchdown. From that point on, the Wildcats took control of the offensive game, scoring 59 points, leading to an upset. In the post-game press conference, head coach Rich Rodriguez talked about the importance of defeating a ranked team.
But I did talk all week about us trying to make our program relevant, and the best way to make yourselves relevant is to beat a ranked team. And this is a good team with ranked, and you know, to what degree are we relevant? I don't know, but this is the first step in that way. We got to follow it up. Now, if you don't follow up with another good win next week, then you wasted the effort.
The Cats have now earned a ranking of number 24 in the country as they head into another home game against South Carolina State this Saturday. Reporting for Wildcast, I'm Lauren Weinberg.
So how do you think the Wildcats are going to do this coming Saturday?
I honestly think we're going to demolish South Carolina State. Are you going to go to the game?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I'll see you there. From all of us here at UATV, thanks for joining us. You can watch us anytime online at uatv.arizona.edu.
We'll see you back here next week for another edition of Wildcast.